Shadows are watching you. They say your eyes can play tricks on you in unfamiliar places, but I never believed that, at least, not until I started my new job. My office is on the 17th floor of a glass and steel building, all gleaming surfaces and harsh fluorescent lights. On my first day, I noticed the shadows didn't quite match the objects that cast them. Sometimes, the silhouette of my chair would linger after I stood, or a dark smear would slip across the floor just outside my field of vision. At first, I chalked it up to nerves or maybe some weird reflection from the skyscrapers across the street. The oddities grew bolder as the days went by. During late nights, I'd catch movement in the corners, long, thin shadows stretching against the grain of the ceiling tiles, bending and curling against the pale walls. My co-workers laughed when I mentioned it, brushing me off with stories about the building's confusing lighting. Still, I started keeping my feet tucked under my desk and turned on every available lamp, even though the shadows never seemed to need darkness. They simply moved, sliding along the floor, following patterns I couldn't decipher. Last Thursday, the office emptied early for a company event. I stayed behind, grateful for the quiet. That's when I saw one of the shadows detach itself from the leg of my desk and begin to crawl, slow and deliberate, toward the glass wall behind me. I froze, heart pounding, as the shadow flattened itself and pressed against the window, rippling like oil on water. Then it twisted upward, taking on the rough outline of a hand, 5 thin, trembling fingers tapping against the glass, as though inviting me to come closer. I tried to look away, but my reflection in the glass was gone, replaced by a hollow, dark figure whose movements lagged just behind mine. I stumbled backward, but the shadow on the floor stretched to meet me, wrapping gold tendrils around my ankles. Now, every time I blink, the office seems a little dimmer, the shadows a little bolder. I think they're learning from me, learning how to move when I do, how to mimic the living. And tonight, as I sit here alone and the last light flickers above me, I realize, the next shadow they wear might be mine.